What's up, you guys? All right, so last time we put this flat trigger on, and I've done a couple things since then. One thing that bugged me about the trigger, and actually just the Shadow 2, was the single action pull had a little bit of squishiness, even with the disconnect. The disconnect makes the reset shorter, right? If you watch the reset, still very short. Now what I did is I put a new CZ Custom high fat hammer. So the hooks on here allow for a cleaner single action brake. So check this out. Look at this wall and a brake. No more squishiness, right? So check out the reset. This is with the short reset disconnector right there. And then there's almost no play. There's a wall, definite wall, and boom. One thing I also did was the CZ Custom flat trigger has a bunch of meat on it. I mean, compare this to the last video. It's a bunch of meat, just goes straight down, and so making it a double action pull was a little uncomfortable, but now double action pull is very reachable. So I had someone take this down and actually do some scalloping texture, and it's really nice, man. It's just like, it's great. It resembles the eManTech double action, single action flat trigger I have, but it has a way better texture. So I'll give a link to his Instagram, and he's very reasonable. He'll do the scallop and reduction for $40, and there's other options too for $35. I think he just does serrations or checkering, and then for $30, I think he just does basic takedown, so it's smooth. But so there's a lot of things happening right here. We have the CZ Custom high fat hammer. You can see it has a lot of meat on it, and it gives this really clean brake, right? Look, that's the take up. Walls there, no squish. So there's none of that squishiness. And the reset for the short reset disconnect, boom, right there. And I really like this pistol, so I'm gonna take it out and show you guys some footage. Also, this is the extended version. I'm gonna eventually put a clamp-on compensator on it once I get those back. All right, guys, enjoy. All right, here's some footage at the range, trying out this trigger for the first time, and the hammer and the disconnector, and it's really nice. I mean, muzzle flip is, very minimal. Has a really nice crisp trigger pull that wasn't there. The CZ Shadow 2 was, it was my least favorite pistol just for a bit because it had such a squishy single action, but now, I shot it a lot better. The first time I took it out, it had stock everything. I just wasn't used to that squishy trigger, and then I swapped out disconnector. It helped a bit, put in that flat trigger, and that was also nice. But now with the hammer made such a big improvement. So if you guys want to just take your CZ to a whole other level, get the competition hammer with the improved hooks to help with that brake. Your single action brake's going to be a lot better. And overall, I mean, I did some polishing too. I didn't talk about that. Polished some of the trigger bar, the sear, and the hammer strut. And yeah, it's just like butter now.